You're wondering what a breadfruit tree looks like? It's these ones here. Not sure if the camera can see, but there's a couple of little green breadfruits hanging up there. It tastes just like a potato, but they're a potato that grows on a tree, so pretty interesting. All right, on we go. This is the bounty cannon, the actual bounty cannon. It's just sitting here. Pretty cool. It's on the roadside. This is the end of the concrete road. Goes from down the landing all the way up to here, and then you're on dirt from here. Past the banyan trees. These are amazing trees. Alright, so this is the Eco Trail. The Eco Trail is pretty cool. It's been set up with a few stops with signs to tell you what it's all about. And the trail leads to the climb up to Christian's Cave. It talks about all the plants and bird life and flowers and things like that. It's a really nice walk, nice and flat, until you get to the bottom of Christian's Cave and you gotta climb up a pretty decent hill. Anyway, fast forward to the walk. Alright, that's Christian's Cave up there. A big hole in the side. Pretty cool view of the island there. All the coconut trees. You might notice I'm barefoot. There's no poisonous things to worry about here. No snakes. So there's no need for shoes. And you can feel pretty safe just walking around in the bush like this. Alright, Christian's Cave. Way up there around the corner. I'm not going to do that today, but I took a few visitors up there the other week, so I'll show you that footage. Alright, so you'll see these signs all over the place, pointing in the direction of things to do. So we just come back from Christian's Cave, the Eco Trail. You might tell it's a different day. Anyway, we'll carry on the tour. Next stop after Christian's Cave, I'll take you over to the western side of the island. It's called Tedside. I've got plenty of footage of there, so I'll just talk you through it and I'll roll on the footage. Okay, so heading over to the western side of Pitcairn from Adamstown. It can take around 20 minutes or more, even though Pitcairn is quite small. It's because this road is so steep and quite rough at the best of times. So it does take it quite a long time to navigate up and over the hill. So the western side of the island is what you will see first when you arrive at Pitcairn. If there is light, you arrive from the western side, obviously coming from French Polynesia. And it is also where the alternative harbour has been built. So quite a few years ago now, I think it was 2015, they built a alternative harbour to Bounty Bay. So you've got Bounty Bay, which faces northeast, and then Tedside, also called Water Valley, which is facing west. So no matter where the swell's coming from, they can get you onto the island safely, which is actually what we had to do once while I was there. It was quite rough. We had trouble getting out of Bounty Bay, and we didn't think it would be safe to bring visitors ashore into Bounty Bay, so brought them into Tedside, and it was quite a calm entry there. Yeah, so as well as it being the alternative harbour, it's obviously a great place to come fishing when the swell is down, and then like everywhere else on Pitcairn, it provides a new landscape and something awesome to film, especially by drone. So there you go, that's the western side of Pitcairn Island. Alright, so just come up from Tedside and come across the ridge, and I'm heading towards the highest point. So off we go. So here we are, highest point, signpost I suppose, what is it, yeah. Yeah, pretty cool. So if you look at the island from the ocean, it could quite easily be mistaken for Garnet's Ridge, which is over there. You can easily mistake that for the highest point. But in actual fact, this is the highest point further along. Best place to come and watch the sunset as well. Sets down here. Just some ridiculously awesome views on a clear day. Even today, it's quite cool. Yeah, we're up in the clouds right now actually. We'll get out of the clouds down here and we'll head across to the next spot, which is the radio station. Alright, so this is the radio station. It's also called Uptara Ground. As Pitcairners call it, Uptara Ground. And it was a communications centre during wartime activities in the Pacific. And then it got converted into a communication station just for the islanders to communicate. Something with ham radio, I believe. don't know a lot about that, but there's a ham radio enthusiast group that are coming here on the next trip. So yeah, Pitcairn was a big ham radio site. And there's all sorts of little things out here. Man, it is a windy day. Oh, there's another thing to look at when you come to Pitcairn Island. Come and check out some history. Alright, so you can see from here, really windy, hope you can hear me, but it's Garnet's Ridge up there, Garnet's Ridge, and highest point is up there, so it's quite deceiving from the water when you're out there. You think that's the highest point, but it's actually right up there. And then we've just come right along this ridge and all the way around to this place, which is my favourite place on the island. It's called Ship Landing Point, and it's quite, makes some great photos from down below. It's a massively high point. Then when you come up here, it's even better. I've got some drone shots from the other day. It was a lot nicer. Here you go. To our last stop of this tour of Pitcairn Island. It's probably my second favourite spot, and that is St. Paul's Pool. So off we go. So along the road to St. Paul's Pool, you'll come across the entrance to Down Rope, and I would say if you get the chance to go down, do it, but you need to go with an islander, so they know what's going on, and it's quite dangerous. I'm either making an episode or I've made an episode of going down here, so I will link the video here, or I have already linked it, so yeah, go check that out if you want to have a look. But yeah, I'd include that in the top things to do on Pitcairn Island. Here we are, St. Paul's Pool. Absolutely beautiful place. So when the cruise ships were here, I did a couple of the walking tours and brought them down here. I'll show you some footage from that. That day it was massive and the waves were crashing right up over the rocks, so here we go. awesome. Just awesome. Yeah, out of the 2 months I've been here, this is probably one of the only days you could swim. It's not quite warm enough for me to swim though. Yeah, every other day there's been waves crashing over here. And the water rushing out of there will suck you out super quick if you get caught. But yeah, just amazing. Oh well, I'll wrap up the top things to do on Pitcairn Island now. So this, once again, this is just like a rough overview of some of the things to do here. There's so many more things that I could show you, but I just make a massively long video and it'll ruin some of the places for you, so you might just have to come here and see for yourself. And yeah, obviously at each of these places you'd want a couple hours at least to take in the full beauty of the place. So you know, this is sort of what you would want to do if you're here for 4 days or so. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Almost to the top of the hill of difficulty. Yes, you can walk it, but I wouldn't recommend it. Drive it.